So what makes our view of life and things so much different from everybody else? I'd like to approach this from a different point of view, and that is the idea of asking questions. And I'd like to suggest that because we are all human beings on this planet, 7 billion of us and counting, I would like to suggest that there are questions that everybody is asking and everybody has asked. And these are the kinds of questions that everybody, since they are asking them, we should be asking them too. And we should have answers for these kinds of questions from a decidedly Christian point of view. So here are some of those questions that all people in all places, at all times, in all cultures have always asked and still continue to ask today. There is no culture, no time, no people, no place where these questions are not being asked. So here they are. Number one, what's real? We've talked about this from the beginning of this video series, where we talk about the necessity of understanding that the natural only comes out of the supernatural. There is a supernatural world. Who is God? Oh my, this is the unfathomable question for us. Even though we know God and Scripture teaches us who He is, there is so much to know about who He is that we will never know. Who are we as human beings? The dignity and depravity issue come into play. We've talked about that. The issue of purpose, my reason and meaning for life. Why am I here? We hear those kinds of questions all the time. Where do I get my knowledge from? Is this knowledge something that I create? Is it from tradition? We've talked about some of these things in the past as well. These too are questions people are asking. What is right and wrong, and where do these standards for right and wrong come from? My question about ethics. The issue of history, oh, this is a magnum opus as far as I'm concerned. How do we truly understand how we think differently than everybody else about history? And why does that matter so much? And then finally, what happens when we die? Everybody is asking these questions. Now, I've suggested the Psalms here, Psalms 64 through 67. And I would really encourage you to go just read those Psalms and recognize what is being said in each of those Psalms about all mankind. Here's just one snapshot. This is from Psalm 64:9. Then all mankind will hear, and they will tell what God has brought about, and they will ponder what He has done. Notice the statement, all mankind is going to ponder what God has done. All of these 8 worldview questions everybody is asking all the time, they're crucial. And since they are asking them, so should we be. And we should have answers for them.